fourth topic of the day coming from Yahoo News. James Cameron rejected Fox notes about Avatar. I made Titanic. Man, let's get into this right here. The post James Cameron rejected Fox notes about Avatar, I Made Titanic appeared first on Consequence. Ahead of Avatar returning to theaters in 4K, James Cameron revealed that he rejected Fox notes about the film, pointing out how Titanic had paid for a large portion of the studio's new lot. In a recent interview with the New York Times, Cameron claims executive had concerns about the film's length and wanted to cut down the flying scenes. Y'all, these executives be driving me crazy sometimes. Before I continue going, y'all remember the original Avengers movie that came out in 2012? Do y'all remember the one-shot take at the very end, the climax third act of the movie where they're fighting the Shatari, how they had all of the Avengers blasting bad guys, and it was one continuous shot, like the camera didn't break, and it was just flying all around the city. I mean, it was the shot of the movie that made the movie like, yes, the team, the superhero team is finally made. The execs were trying to get them to cut that. They wanted Josh Whedon to cut that out the movie. What? That's the best. That's the money shot. That is the best shot. That's like saying, hey, we want to cut out the shot in the Titanic where the ship cracks in half. We just want to show what happens right before and right after. It's not that bad, but still. Like, man. And so, anyway, they wanted to cut that out of the Avengers. Now they wanted to cut out the flying scene and saying that it was too long. I think I felt at the time that we classed over certain things, Cameron recalled. For example, the studio felt that the film should be shorter and that there was too much flying around on the Ikran, what the humans call the Banshees. Well, it turns out that the audience loved the most. It turns out that's what the audience loved the most in terms of excellent polling data gathering. He continued, and that's a place where I just drew the line in the sand and said, you know what? I made Titanic. No. That would have been funny. This building that we're meeting in right now, this new $500 million complex on your lot, Titanic paid for that. So I get to do this. I'm sorry. He has a point. This dude said the building that we're standing in right now, what I pay, like it, man, you just heard me read it. I don't got to say it again. What do you say? I mean, man, checkmate. Checkmate. According to the director, Fox thanked him for standing his ground. Cameron added, I feel that my job is to protect the investment, often against their own judgment. But as long as I protect the investment, all is forgiven already. Cameron went on to say that he thinks 2009's film is still competitive with current special effects. I felt pretty good about, and he's right. It still looks better than stuff released today. I felt pretty good about the creative decisions that were made back then. He said, we spent a lot of time and energy improving our process in the decades plus since, but there's certainly nothing cringeworthy. I can see tons of places where we've improved facial performance work, but it doesn't take you out. So that's good right there. Now, yeah, Avatar clocking in. We all know that. The story continues. How much more is it? I ain't read all this. Okay, just a little bit more. But y'all, so Avatar is back in theaters right now because Avatar 2 comes out later on this year in December. And look at this, y'all. Rotten Tomatoes. Excuse me. Everybody loved the film. 82%. 82% critics and audiences. Same thing with Titanic. And yeah, he was like, bruh, my movie grossed $2.2 billion worldwide. I can do what I want with your money. We're going to keep the Banshees in there. We're going to keep the length. We're going to have the longest flying scene possible. And here's why. 2.8 billion. The man's filmography is perfect, y'all. He has the best filmography in the land. He makes the most money out of everybody. And his films, for the most part, are the best quality. But that's more subjective. But so, yeah, I am team James Cameron over here. James Cameron rules, in my opinion. So put some respect on his name, on his mother freaking name. What are y'all saying about this? I'm curious. Do you know who I am? I made Titanic. You know what I'm saying? He should have rejected Fox's notes. Fox screws up everything. Just look at X-Men and Fantastic Four. Right on, Hitflix, right on. Let's see here. James Cameron made Terminator 2. You can't tell him shite. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Let's see here. Does James Cameron have the slapper? I should read these before I put them up. I'm gonna do that now. Yeah, y'all just cussing away. James Cameron was like, I made Titanic. F you suited boot. I can't say all that, but I got you. Yeah, James Cameron made T1, T2, Aliens, The Beast, True Lies, Titanic, Avatar. Yeah, he can talk his shite. Yeah, he can. I mean, yeah, all those movies are fantastic, and all of them made a hell of a lot of money. Cameron is where the money resides. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
With James Cameron. It sure does. It sure does. Thank you, yes, Grandpa. Sometimes you got to drop your nuts on these suits. Right on. Put some respect on my name. My name is James Damn Cameron. Right on, right on, right on. This is what happens when business is just getting in the way of creators. Right on, right on, right on. James Cameron is the Kendrick Lamar of Hollywood. He can disappear for years and still come back with a box office hit. This is true. Avatar 2, more eye candy. Right on. We'll see, though. We'll see. Enough said. He made True Lies. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm Team James Cameron over here, guys. And y'all let me know what you think in the comment section, whether you watch this via live or on the replay. And again, there is a link to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure.